inevitable. What was not inevitable was the decision of the British government, a liberal government, by no means enthused at the prospect of military action, to intervene in that war. And it's this decision, taken in a very long and exhausting Sunday, August the 2nd, 1914, which I characterize, perhaps rather too rhetorically, as the greatest error of the 20th century. In other words, what I argue is that it was far from inevitable that the Continental War, which was pretty likely, should turn into a global conflict. And of course, by extension, it is even more unlikely from the perspective of August 1914 that ultimately this war should be joined by the United States of America. And it's these improbabilities that the book begins by trying to explain and also goes on to criticize. And what I argue, and this is the argument which I suspect is going to be set upon by my colleagues, is that it would have been better, and it's an explicitly counterfactual argument where I try to imagine an alternative scenario, it would have been better for the world in general if Britain had not intervened in 1914 and allowed the Germans to win a continental war, as they had allowed the Germans to win a continental war in 1870. This is probably the most controversial thing the book says, so stand by for some heavy shelling.